Hello, thank you very much for joining me and welcome to my channel, Learning Sociology with Zuhaib Ali. Today, we are going to discuss about the research model to understand that how do sociologists conduct research and what is the process to follow while doing a social research by the sociologist particularly. So for that, today we are going to discuss about these S steps or the model about the social research. First, you can see here that first step is that first step is that select a topic. So it is very important that being a researcher, we have to be curious about any topic which we are going to research about. And this is the curiosity which give us courage to work on any particular topic. So it depends on the people that what kind of a topic they choose. But basically it depends on its interest, its an issue that he or she might want to understand in deep, or he or she may be affected from such an issue like most of the people are facing, and poverty, the road traffic accidents, domestic violence, and drug abuse, and so on. So it can be related to an particular area of your interest as well as a particularly a social problem within the society. And number second is defining the problem. And in second step, we, being a researcher, we have to define the problem, that why and how, and why a researcher is interested to work in a particular topic. He or she has to define the problem in detail. As far as my knowledge is concerned, we give a particular statement about the topic, that the particular area is facing the challenges, the consequences, and we give the significance of the study and the defining the problem, and we give the introduction of the topic, that we define the problem from general to the particularly to the particular area. And third one is to review the literature. And review the literature, basically we highlight that that the importance of literature, that without that step, the reviewing the literature, we cannot proceed our research in detail, because we we adopt questionnaire, we create assumptions, and we create the hypothesis from reviewing the literature. And this is basically the already existed phenomena, and this already exists, and we find out the gaps within that particular topic of their literature. And our fourth step is to formulate a hypothesis. Before going to discuss about formulate a hypothesis, first we have to understand that what is hypothesis basically. Basically, hypothesis is a statement that may be true or false. A hypothesis is assumption. We assume, for example, I assume that a poverty leads to crime. Poverty leads to crime. It means that there are two variables, poverty and crime. It means that poverty and crime, there are two variables. There is an hypothesis characteristic that we can see the two dependent and independent variables are more than two variables within the hypothesis. And the fifth one is choose a research method. We choose a research method and do research on a particular method by using particular method. Basically, survey method is mostly used by the researchers, especially the sociologists particularly. They focuses on the survey method to conduct their studies. And there are various others forms or methods of research like documents, experiments, participant observation, secondary analysis, and objective measure. And our sixth one is the collection of the data. This is the very important that a researcher go for data collection, and there is an tools for data collection is used, which we call interview schedule, or maybe it can be from mail, or and it can be a self-administrative surveys maybe. So it depends. And this step is called the collection of data, when the researcher go to collect the data. And seventh step is that after collecting the data, the seventh steps, which is named as analyze the results. In quantitative research, we used an SPSS software to analyze the results. We code the questionnaire in the SPSS and analyze and encode all the results, and then we get the results from the software called SPSS, and which is highly used in social sciences particularly, and other fields like economics, anthropology, and any other fields, and other fields of social sciences. And the last step is that we share the results with others, as like if anyone is working on research in an MPhil or PhD in a master's level, he or she has to publish their research in a particular department. So it means that they have shared their results, okay? And then it is also called when a researcher publish their research work in an international or reputed international journals. So it is also called the sharing of the results. So these are so these are the 8 steps of research model or the research process. I hope that you have understood all these 8 steps, and please subscribe my channel and click on bell icon for future videos. Thank you very much.